Good morning, everyone. Today is March 21st, 2025. It is a Friday. It's been a solid day so far. As you can tell by the hat, I've showered, my hair is put back. It's pretty nice. I woke up. One of my goals was to wake up before 10. I woke up at 9:30. Doom scrolled for like 20 minutes. Got out of bed at 9:50 and did yard work for an hour. So knock off the yard work and wake up before 10. Then I showered and brushed my teeth. And then as I was getting dressed, I came in here and I was like, oh, I have two YouTube comments. So I went and checked them out. They were both from the same guy. One was on, I think I want to say like 2/20/2025, and he basically said, gosh, what did he say? He said like, why are these videos like a month apart? Like, did you forget what month we're in? And I'm like, I was just like, oh yeah, like I really do. And he brings up a good point. Like, I need to have some way to properly explain why my video logs are offset by a month, and I'm thinking about just putting it in the channel description, just like a brief explanation. Um, I was like, that honestly wouldn't be a bad idea. I might do that right after this video log. And then I went to the next comment for that he'd left, and it was on a video where I very briefly talked about the Argentinian president had bought some cryptocurrency and like was losing faith in money. Like, I don't even really remember the story. It wasn't like super important, but I basically just advised people like, stay away from cryptocurrency. It's not worth it. Like, the average American is never going to benefit from cryptocurrency. Like, it's literally like gambling. It's like lottery. Like, it's crazy. And so he left a comment and was like, hey man, don't use meme coins to diss the whole industry or the whole sector. There's a reason like BlackRock is buying a Bitcoin right now. Like you pays to do your research. You should understand this a little more. And I just kind of responded. It was like, I left like a decent response, I thought. But I basically said like, there's much more pressing issues than cryptocurrency for the average American right now. Like, I would say cryptocurrency and the struggles with that, the issues with that, are not even in the top 10 struggles of the average American. Like, the 10 ranked worst to best. Like, if you ranked every single struggle we had from worst to best, cryptocurrency is not even in the top 10 statistically across the nation, like forefront of everyone's minds. And I basically explained like, people don't have the security, like they're paycheck to debt or worse, right? And then or the like tertiary funds. So once your utilities and your daily life things are paid for, you don't have any more funds to go out and like for example, go to strip clubs, like purchase like extravagant things like boats. Like, the average person just doesn't have that kind of money, and that's the kind of funds that would go into a budget that would go towards cryptocurrency, like side investments, right? And so I basically explained like, when I say don't go do that, I'm speaking to the average American because that's my main audience who I'm trying to reach to, right? And so for me to say a generalized thing of, hey, this is like not secure, it's unstable, stay away, it's unregulated, they can do whatever they want, like, you should stay away from this, right? And for him to be like, it pays to do your research, and I'm like, it pays to do my research in at least 10 other topics more right now. And so I hope I got that point across. I basically said at the end, like, it sounds like you and I have different biases. I don't know what yours are, and I don't want to assume them based on one cryptocurrency comment. But my bias is towards the American people. Like, the average American citizen is who I'm vying for, is who I'm fighting for. And so I kind of just had to explain that and just be like, yeah, my bias is towards the average American. If you're not in the bottom 80% economically of America, you could possibly afford to buy cryptocurrency. If you are in the bottom 80% economically of America, it's not a good investment for you. It's just one more way for like them to take your money, right? And so I thought it was really interesting that he brought up BlackRock, because I basically said uh like it does it, like, he was like, they're looking to tokenize literally everything, and I was just like, yeah, it doesn't surprise me that a economically vampiric corporation, an investment bank, is looking to capitalize on an unregulated sector of the financial market. That doesn't surprise me at all. They're looking for the greatest gain. They want you to invest in Bitcoin, because if you invest $100, they can start selling, and all of a sudden you're down to $70. You lost $30. If they do that to 40 million people, 30 times 40, 103 times 4 is 12, 1,200 million. So you made $1.2 billion off of 40 million people investing $100. Yeah, an investment bank is always going to do that. They're always going to go for that. Like, that makes sense. I'm not surprised. That doesn't surprise me that BlackRock would be holding Bitcoin. And it doesn't surprise me in the slightest. And so to use that as a supporting point, I'm like, yes, if you are an individual trader who's looking to get gains, right? Looking at what BlackRock is doing is a good idea. If you are an average American who's working paycheck to paycheck, potentially paycheck to paycheck, and you have house payment, car payment, 16 subscriptions, all your insurances, and 2 kids, it's not even on the top 20 of your concerns right now. You are not thinking about cryptocurrency. Like, that's just not prevalent in your day-to-day life. And so I'm fighting for those guys, not for the day trader who's watching what BlackRock does and getting advice from that. Rest of the goals for the day. So morning video log done. My social apprehension video complete. It'll be uploaded in 4 minutes. I'm gonna leave a comment on it, basically saying I got permission to share my brother's story because I want to get that very clear. And then I need to finish my RLRS video and upload it for this Sunday. I need to work on my wealth inequality video and get my slides in order so that I can actually upload that video. I'm hoping to record it today. If I don't, it's not a huge deal. So yeah, that's all the goals for the day. I'll probably eat some casserole later. So yeah, I'll let you guys know how it goes. I will see you all in the evening. Have a good day.
One eternity later.
Good evening, everybody. And now that I start this, I realize that my friend bought a new camera for me into work today, and I completely forgot to bring it home. And so I'm still using my crappy little webcam. My day has been pretty solid so far. So I made the video log at, yeah, it must have literally been 11:50 to like 11:56. So literally right after that, my social apprehension video uploaded, and I sent it to everyone that I thought it might apply to. And the issue that I found with it, well, wait, yeah. Good evening, everyone. Today is March 22nd, 2025. It is still Friday. Wait. It's March 21st, 2025. It is still Friday. It's not Friday. It's Saturday. It's the next day. But we're chilling. Goals for the day. I did brush my teeth. Did make my video morning video log. Did take a shower. Did do yard work. I did wake up before 10. I did do the social apprehension marketing. I was just about to talk about that. I didn't finish my RLRS, and so I didn't end up uploading it yet. And then I didn't get to work on my wealth inequality video. Yeah, so literally right as I uploaded at noon, hi Skips, I ended up sending it to all the people that I thought might enjoy watching it, and then like would resonate with it. And I was like, yeah, I want to hear your thoughts, all this stuff. Some people who I really didn't expect to get back to me so fast were like the most responsive to it. And then a lot of people who I was like really banking on their perspective for really didn't respond. And I was just like, yeah, man, that's how it is. For a couple of people, I did like follow up and was just like, hey man, now that we got to work, love to hear your thoughts. Reminder, because we're all wage slaves. But yeah, I did that for about an hour. It was really awesome. I got a lot of really skips. Terrible, bro. Shame. Lord forgive him, because our brother got a sniff. I love Skips, dude. He's so funny. I'm gonna pet him after this video. But yeah, it was actually really good. I had a lot of really great conversations. And then Anna woke up and she was just like, hey, like yeah, like let's like talk about some stuff. So we talked about some stuff, and then we ended up cleaning up the apartment a little bit. It was really nice. And then I heated up some food, and then went to work on my RLRS video. I ended up ironing out like the XP counter that I really wanted, so I did that. And then I just have to edit like the end of the video. I think it'll be pretty solid. It took a lot more effort than I thought it would take, and part of it was a bit of a learning curve on just like how to do things, and how much of it was going to be like manual input, how much of it was going to be like automatic or whatever. So figuring that out was really fun, and then or not fun depending on your perspective. And then yeah, we went to work. Work was really chill. Made like $60, and then yeah, it was an alright day. Anna and I got off work, and then we had a really good conversation, actually. I thought it was really productive and necessary overall, so that was really nice. And then we got some McDonald's, and then came home and have been chilling. She's making Corey his food for tomorrow. He asked for like a salmon and rice bowl. That'll be super bussin' for him. But yeah, so I did my I've been talking about it all day, my social apprehension like marketing, basically just said it to everyone I knew. And there's a couple times where I was like, yeah, forward it to someone else. Like, I'd love to hear their thoughts on it. And one of my mistakes was like, since I was sending it directly to people, they responded to me directly with their thoughts. And so I was like, like, I know I say at the start of the video, but I don't get any social interaction until you like, comment, or subscribe. And I mean, I got subscribers out of it, and people liked the video, like clicked like on it. But there's one comment, and it's me, and I was kind of like, dude, like I just like obviously there's nothing I can do about it now except learn from it. But I was like sitting there, and I was just like, I just wish people had like left comments on it. And I was like, like I was about to tell them in the future, right? And I have a robotics video coming out tomorrow, a video about robots coming out tomorrow, and then we'll have RLRS scheduled for the next day. And then hopefully on Sunday I'll have some time to figure out what's going to go up on Monday, because I'm kind of just taking it day by day right now. And then I still have a whole bunch of video logs to upload from like the 27th to today. So literally like a full month of video logs. All need minorly edited and rendered and uploaded to YouTube with descriptions. So we'll see how that goes. And then yeah, I've just been talking today about how like, dude, I got this new chair, right? And I've been able to like sway in my video logs now. It's kind of getting to me, because I'm like, I don't need to do that, right? Like I didn't need to do that in the other chair. I don't need to do it now. But yeah, I've been talking a lot today about how like how awesome it is, about how consistent I've been at consistently remaining productive and like doing things that are important to my goals, and like actually achieving goals, as opposed to like shirking goals and responsibilities in the pursuit of playing more video games. And so like these last couple days, like I've really, I don't want to say changed, like augmented my identity to become more productive, right? Like I've been doing my yard work every morning. I have been avoiding video games. Like I literally played Counter-Strike 2 for 20 minutes on Wednesday. Did I play any video games? Boom, 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 boom. No video games Tuesday. 20 minutes of CS2 there. Sunday. Didn't even write down the day. So like this week, I've played less than an hour of video games for 5 days. And I'm like sitting here, I'm like the stimulation that I got from playing video games wasn't even like fulfilling or anything like meaningful. And so I'm sitting here, and I had a brief conversation with some customers today about like video games and escapism. And I was just like, like I've really been trying to like wean off the video games and like let my brain kind of develop and like shoulder responsibility and be hold myself accountable to things. And I was just like life becomes so much more fulfilling than you really realize when you kind of shed off the extra layers of the things you don't like about yourself. And I mean, those things, like those desires, are still there. They're just in the background, right? And it's just really interesting to see me become someone who I've wanted to be and achieve things that I've wanted to achieve and put time and effort into passion projects, because it's so easy for myself specifically. Like I'm sure there's 1,000 people who deal with the exact same thing, but it's so easy for me to fall into the pitfall of passionless drivel for temporary societal standing. Like it's so easy for me to go to work and be like, yeah, I'm working for money. Like what does it actually mean, Like what does it mean, right? And so when I take up this yard work and I do gardening and I really want it to be something, and I make the real life RuneScape RLRS, and I wanted to inspire people to do their own skills, right? Like level up your own skills, right? And I've been so sore since the recording of that video. Like literally, it's probably like right there is like everything from here to here, all this around my back, all of it sore. Like I was just pushing myself so much further than I usually do, because it wasn't about I'm going to do 20 push-ups. It was about I'm going to do this many push-ups exactly no matter what. And there was a physical representation of the goal. and it wasn't like, it was just so nice. But it's been very interesting to see me change so drastically, so quickly, into someone who I've always wanted to be. And it's like, the opportunity's there. Like, I have the video games downloaded, and I don't play them. And it's like, I say I don't play them. Last week I was playing them this time, like last week Friday. Brush skips, prep pizza rolls, upload video logs while making more pizza rolls. Like, it's just pizza roll, prep food for work. And then after all that was done, Kingdom Come Deliverance. But this week has been so much different, and I don't know what it is. And I want to keep the same energy up. And so it's just like, it's gone to the point where it's almost effortless. And I understand that, like, the small efforts of don't fall back into those same habits. Like, when I go to my computer now, I don't load up Kingdom Come Deliverance, Counter-Strike, or even Smite anymore. And it's just, I'll load up DaVinci Resolve, or I'll go and start researching topics. That's all I do on my PC. Like, it's become a tool for work now. And it's not a tool for entertainment anymore. It's awesome. It is so genuinely cool. I think that's pretty much all I have to share with you guys tonight. I hope you all had a wonderful, wonderful Friday. I know I did. It was an interesting day, to say the least. So, yeah. I hope you all had a good one. That's pretty much it. I will see you all tomorrow morning. Have a good night.